Digital detox. In a time where the internet and its different applications are being used more than in the past, and their usage will continue increasing in the future, it is realistic to admit that a person will have to be connected with technology in their daily activities. Therefore, getting totally detached from the digital world will not be feasible, as we will need to interact in basic environments such as the academic and professional. For these reasons, some authors describe digital detox as a time period during which individuals do not engage in using certain types of applications, e.g., social media. The digital detox is not necessarily about abstaining from technology altogether, but rather establishing a more ethical, healthier approach to the tools we are required to use every day. Benefits. Digital detox produces several benefits in our lives, such as participants with low depression and anxiety symptoms showed an increase in their self-regulation skills, and the effect sizes were large. Increased productivity, reducing procrastination, increased quality in sleeping, improve concentration, increase self-esteem as people stop comparing themselves with others, improve economic situations, reducing distractors, establish deeper connections with friends from the real world, increase the quality of time spent in the real world, reduce eye strain, which is caused due to the constant exposure to screens, improve physical health as the time sitting out interacting in the internet is changed to physical activities, gain control over your time and life. The detox process. The following detox process will help you to remove yourself from digital gadgets, allowing you to better align your daily routine in the real world. Phase 1. Introspect phase. Task 1. Identify the behaviors that are causing problems in your life. You can take the tests included in the chapter, Am I Addicted to Technical Devices? Task 2. Make some inner reflections about the problems and side effects that these behaviors have generated in your life. Read the chapter, The Digital World's Side Effects That We Barely Know, to get more clues. Task 3. Ask yourself, why do you want to get involved in the detox process? What changes you want in your life? What benefits you want to reach? Write your answers to obtain clearer thoughts. Task 4. With this, make a small list of goals. Be sure that they are achievable. Phase 2. Preparation phase. Task 5. You might have a community of digital friends. Communicate your plans, for example, that you expect to reduce your time playing online games in the future, and you will start by doing a detox process. If these friends live in your same region, invite them to do activities together in the real world. Tell your family, friends, or co-workers about the detox process that you will be involved in. Order that they understand your reduced availability and also support you. For example, avoiding sending to you unnecessary online messages, etc. Phase 3. Start the detox process. To reduce withdrawal symptoms, these processes should be done in a progressive manner. Therefore, the activities have been classified as follows. First step activities. Turn off notifications. To lessen the temptation to get engaged, turn off any alerts that are not absolutely necessary, especially those that are related to the behavior you're trying to reduce. For example, notifications regarding new games and updates, etc. Unsubscribe from needless content related to the behavior, for example, fashion pages that are causing compulsive shopping, etc. Establish automated answers. Once you start the process, set up automated answers in email and messaging apps. Simple activities. Do not use your phone. During meals, Make mealtimes a screen-free zone where you concentrate on the conversation and food. Disconnect while sleeping. Stop using electronic devices at least half an hour before going to bed. Keep all electronics out of the bedroom and turn them off. Create device-free areas. Establish no device zones in some sections of your house, such as the dining room and restroom. Limit screen time. Establish daily limitations for particular applications or screen time. Moderate activities. Digital-free morning routine. Do not check your phone or any other gadget during the first hour of the day. Stretching, meditation, concentration exercises, or reading can be done during this period. Weekend digital detox. Set aside a single Sunday to spend entirely without using any electronics. Put your attention on offline pursuits like hiking, quality time with loved ones, etc. Establish a daily unplugged hour or 2 hours where all electronics related to your behavior should be off. Conduct offline activities such as cooking, exercise, drawing, etc. Engaging activities. Stop using devices after studying or working hours. To establish a distinct division between work and personal time, make a daily commitment to switch off all devices connected to your job or school after a specific hour. Digital-free journey. Make one trip without using electronic devices. Take the opportunity to watch the landscape, enjoy museums, interact with people, enjoy the food from the real world. Organize events, plan a get-together, such as a dinner, when everyone put down their electronics and concentrate on face-to-face communication. Social media. Quick. Spend a certain amount of time, perhaps a week or a month, away from social media in order to concentrate on real-world relationships and activities. Long-term activities. Adopt a hobby. Take part in a workshop that does not need using a digital device, such as a dancing class, pottery class, culinary class, etc. Establish a bedtime ritual that does not involve using any electronic devices. Some ideas include taking a warm bath, writing in a notebook, reading a book before going to bed, etc. Develop a strategy for long-term digital minimalism. Create and put into action a lifestyle plan that places a lower priority on using digital devices. This plan should have a greater emphasis on relationships and offline activities. Put a family digital detox plan into action. Establish a family-wide strategy to cut back on device use, such as allocating certain times for no use of gadgets, having unplugged days on a regular basis, establishing targets for screen-free time, organize together activities in the real world, etc. Detox from FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, and FOGI. Experiencing constantly FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, and FOGI can significantly damage mental health, having constant feelings of disappointment, fear, anxiety, stress, indecision, etc. People's happiness and well-being might be compromised by these feelings and uncertainties, since they frequently compare themselves with others. However, everything is not lost. People can reach ROMO and JOMO by confronting these unpleasant emotions and avoiding practices that generate comparisons. When people accept ROMO, they start to focus on what is really important, realizing that experiencing everything is impossible. Embracing JOMO leads to a genuine happiness, having a more balanced life between the real and digital world. Figure 12. Quitting from FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, and FOGI through the detox process and reaching ROMO and JOMO. Own creation, own source, image, concepto de mindfulness, dibujado a mano con personajes, developed by freepik.com. In addition of the detox process explained in this book, Below are some extra advices to get rid of FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, and FOGI. Advice 1. Admit that you are experiencing FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, or FOGI. For many youngsters, it is hard to accept this because it is directly related to pride. However, it is important that they know that other youngsters and even adults might have experienced this at some points of their lives. FOMO is more present in our society than we can imagine. The Center for Specialized Studies in Anxiety Disorders in Spain shows alarming statistics about FOMO. 56% believe that if they are not connected, they are missing out on fun times. 100% have nomophobia, fear of losing or being away from the cell phone. 76% do not plan to stop using any of their social networks. 50% prefer to lose their wallet than their cell phone. 70% with phubbing, disconnecting from the real world and withdrawing from those around them. 41% have 2 or more cell phones. 100% stress when there is no network coverage, no battery, or no credit. Therefore, admitting having it is the first step to get rid of it. Advice 2. Life in social media is not all rainbows and unicorns. If you know someone who might be experiencing FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, or FOGI, or you are experiencing it on your own, keep in mind that you might see amazing pictures with happy moments. However, most people, especially youngsters, only post their best pictures online. No one lives a perfect life, but it is very easy to pretend we are having one on social media. We have to remember that behind those beautiful posts, there are people who probably took minimum 10 pictures more of the same spot because they did not like themselves. They spend many less incredible moments than their amazing social media life, watching TV, cleaning, etc. Choose very carefully their posts due to high fear of being rejected. Advice 3. Filter your social media platforms. Encourage yourself to analyze the social media accounts you are active. Try to control the access to the ones which are different than your own identity. Members are the opposite than your thoughts and are trying to involve you in something you do not like. Make you feel bad about yourself and your life. Tools useful for the detox process. Diwa. Activity title: Surviving the Digital Zombie Apocalypse. As a tool to adopt healthy activities and reduce behaviors related to PUI. Duration: 90 minutes. The objective of the activity is to teach youngsters about the different alternatives to reduce behaviors related to the problematic use of the internet. Step 1. Look for an open space where this activity can be done. Step 2. Prepare the following cards. Survivor tools. Cards. Each card should have a healthy habit that reduces time spent on the internet. For example, visit a friend, exercise, yoga class, etc. Internet traps cards. Each trap should have a specific PUI behavior. Gaming, gambling, purchasing, viewing pornography, social networking, cyberbullying, and cyberchondria. Both types of cards should have the same appearance, same color, format, etc. Step 3. Fold the cards so the text cannot be seen and hide them on the open space. Step 4. Have designated learners, volunteers, or chosen randomly for the following characters. Zombies. Their job is to tag other players, symbolizing how internet addiction can grab hold of someone. They can create masks or paint their faces for a funnier experience. Survivors are the remaining participants who will try not to get tagged. Step 5. Gather the group and explain that they are about to face a digital zombie apocalypse. Explain that in this scenario, The zombies represent internet addiction, and the goal is to survive without getting infected, tagged by them. Explain that there are survivor tools hidden around the area. These cards contain strategies to combat internet addiction. If a survivor finds a tool, they can use it to protect themselves from a zombie. When they pick this card up, they should put on a visible place of their body. They should hold the card for 1 minute, and zombies cannot tag survivors with these cards. After this time runs out, survivors should hide the card, losing their immunity. If a survivor picks an internet traps card, they should act according to the behavior included in it. For example, simulating as they are playing online games in an obsessive way. They should act in this way for 1 minute, not being able to run. This is a good opportunity for zombies to tag them. Step 6. After the game ends, gather everyone together to discuss what happened. Ask participants how it felt trying to avoid the zombies. Discuss how this mirrors real life, where internet addiction can be as persistent as a zombie attack, consuming time and energy if not managed properly. Step 7. Identify healthy activities. Ask the group to think about how they can apply the survivor tools in their daily lives to keep a healthy balance with the real and digital world. Also, encourage them to think about activities that could be done in their regions and communities. Make a poster together with the new ideas. Step 8. Adopt healthy activities. From the poster created, ask individually to select some of the healthy activities from the poster that they would like to do, for example, dancing. Create groups with people with similar interests and encourage them to organize these types of activities at least 1 day per week. Exercises and techniques to improve memory and concentration. Exercise Observation Challenge. Duration 15 minutes. The main goal of the exercise is to improve concentration and memory by carefully examining specific characteristics of an object. This technique is useful for acquiring concentration skills in small details. This will make your focus capacities improve in broader tasks. Furthermore, it will help you to train your brain in memorizing. Step 1. Select an item. Choose a little object that you can hold with your hands. You should be familiar with it, but not have seen it before in detail. Step 2. Examine the subject. Go to a calm place, for example your bedroom. Set a timer for 5 minutes. During this period, pay as much attention as you can to the article. Try to not get distracted by other things. Take a look of every aspect. For example, the item's color, weight, form, texture, marks, imperfections, etc. Step 3. Memorize the details. When time runs out during this step, put the object in a place that you cannot see it. Write in a notebook all the details that you remember about the item. Step 4. Take back the object after writing all the characteristics. Compare your notes with the real item. Reflect on the details that you remembered incorrectly. Also, reflect on the distractors you had during the activity, if there were, and think how to reduce them in the future. Step 5. Increase the difficulty. Try to make this exercise at least 1 day per week. As your concentration improves, you will need to increase the difficulty. Observe more complicated things. You can also go outside and observe a beautiful landscape, building, painting from a museum, etc. This can also help you to get you detached with the digital world. Reduce the observation period. Write the details after a longer time interval, e.g., 10 minutes after examining the object, to increase the difficulty. Increase the distractors. Your first activities should be done in a calm place. After you improve in the exercise, you can start doing it in other places with noise, people, etc. This will help you to become able to focus your attention on what you want, despite of your surroundings. Exercise 1, 2, 3, go. Duration 3 minutes. The objective of the exercise is to improve concentration and memory by recalling complex sequences of numbers. With the help of digital tools, we have depended less in memorizing small details, such as phone numbers. This technique enhances mental agility, which is especially beneficial for tasks that require remembering small lists, instructions, data, etc. This activity will also help you to improve your concentration for longer periods of time. Step 1. Locate a peaceful area to avoid interruptions. To calm your thoughts, choose a comfortable seat and take a few deep breaths. Step 2. Start with a basic sequence. Write down a series of 5 random numbers. For example, 5,3908. After 10 seconds of staring at the sequence, cover it or close your eyes. Step 3. Recall the numbers. Write the sequence in your notebook. Check it against the original numbers. Step 4. Increase the difficulty. As this activity requires few minutes to be done, it would be good to practice it daily. You will start to notice improvements in some days. Therefore, increasing the difficulty of the activity will continue training your memory skills. Some measures for this activity are: increase the number sequences length gradually. As you gain proficiency, go from 5 numbers to 7, 9, 12, and so on. Reduce the time of taking a look to the numbers. For example, 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Start adding to the sequence letters, words, images, etc. Recall the sequence in reverse order. Practice it with another person or group to increase fun. Each person should provide a sequence for the rest of the group. Step 5. Monitor your development. Note the amount of numbers you were able to recall each time correctly. Monitor your development over the sessions to observe your progress. The real community. The real community is a safe space for people who want to look for support, share their stories about their internet behaviors, etc. This community is for any person around the world, no matter their age, profession, etc. It is available in Facebook at no cost. This community gathers together to raise awareness in the society, to unnormalize the problematic use of the internet, support each other to tackle these behaviors, boost inclusion of vulnerable persons, provide a space where their members can organize and participate in activities in the real world. If you want to join to the group, click on the following link. XXX activity from hoarder to an efficient data manager. Duration 2 hours. Objective: to provide youngsters knowledge about digital hoarding as well as effective practices to organize their digital files. Step 1. Encourage your learners to read the following sub-chapters of this book. Digital Hoarder, Signs of Data Hoarding. Step 2. Make some reflections together regarding the negative effects of digital hoarding. For example, low device performance, decreased productivity, etc. Step 3. Time to declutter. Provide to your learners the following control list that includes practices to become a digital manager instead of a hoarder. Emails. Delete old and unnecessary emails. Organize your emails. Unsubscribe to unnecessary emails. Set up email filters. For example, automatically swipe spam emails to the trash folder. Organize emails in folders according to the topic or sender. Photos and videos. Delete duplicates. Delete unnecessary images or videos. Organize your images and videos. Apps. Uninstall apps that you do not longer use. Documents. Delete files that are outdated, duplicated, or that you do not need anymore. Organize your files into folders. Bookmarks. Clean up their web browser. Bookmarks and remove ones that are no longer needed. Devices. Recycle broken and obsolete devices. Organize cables and recycle the obsolete ones. Desktop. Organize your desktop by having the most used applications. If you have wires of the same type, look for people who might need them or recycle them. Step 4. Using the previous lists, ask your learners to create a calendar for cleaning and organizing their files. Every person should establish their own intervals of time, since each individual could accumulate different amounts and types of digital content. Ones can collect more emails, others more videos, etc. However, recommend that at least 1 month they should work on the checklist. Step 5. Conduct some reflections together. Ask them to share their personal situation with digital clutter. For example, too many videos on their phones, excessive amounts of junk emails, etc. Make a list of common digital items they tend to hoard. Ask them about the challenges they faced while implementing the list. Now that they have their digital contents organized, ask them to identify the benefits they anticipate in their lives. Quiz. 1. Which of the following statements is not a practice to tackle digital hoarding? A. Clean up the web browser bookmarks and remove ones that are no longer needed. B. Unsubscribe to unnecessary emails. C. Recycle broken and obsolete devices. D. Pre-contemplation, contemplation, salvation, action, maintenance, transcendence. Correct answer, D. 2. 1. Advice to quit. From FOMO, FOBO, MOMO, or FOGI is A. Admitting having it is the first step to get rid of it. B. Post your best pictures on social media. C. Visit amazing places and post them on Facebook. D. Pre-contemplation, contemplation, salvation, action, maintenance, transcendence. Correct answer, A. 3. Why is the observation challenge useful? A. It is a challenge encouraged by youth communities to spend more time observing social media. B. This exercise is useful for acquiring concentration skills in small details. C. Is to observe how digital casinos work. D. It is a challenge to observe others' lives and compare with what we have on that moment. Correct answer, B. 4. What is a digital detox? A. A time period during which individuals do not engage in using certain types of digital applications. B. Post your best pictures on social media after a diet. C. See videos about detox diets. D. Is divided into pre-contemplation, contemplation, salvation, action, maintenance, transcendence. Correct answer, A. 5. Is not a benefit of a digital detox. A. Increase quality in sleeping. B. Establish deeper connections with friends from the real world. C. Improve physical health. D. Increase procrastination. Correct answer, D. 6. Is one phase of the detox process. A. Preparation phase. B. Pre-contemplation phase. C. Thinking phase. D. Evaluating phase. Correct answer, A. 7. Which of the following statement is true? A. Adopting a healthy activity is good for the detox process. B. Adopting a healthy activity is dangerous for the detox process. C. PUI is a healthy activity. D. There is no relationship between healthy activities and the detox process. Correct answer, A. 8. What is the usefulness of the 1, 2, 3, go Exercise. A. Is a challenge to stop observing 1.2.3 social media posts. B. 1.2.3 tasks in the detox process. C. This exercise enhances mental agility, which is especially beneficial for tasks that require remembering small lists, instructions, data, etc. D. To improve physical activity. Correct answer, C. 9. What does the 1, 2, 3, go exercise looks forward to reduce? A. Our comparison in social media posts from our friends. B. Our negative emotions. C. Our dependence in watching screens. D. Our dependence in memorizing less things due to digital tools. Correct answer, D. 10. Is a phase of the detox process that has one task for making some inner reflections about the problems that these behaviors have generated in people's life. A. Introspect phase. B. Contemplation phase. C. Thinking phase. D. Reflecting phase. Correct answer, A. Emotional management. Importance of emotional management in youth. Emotional management is relevant in youth communities as it is needed in 3 main situations. The trigger. Many people use these habits as a coping mechanism to avoid addressing uncomfortable feelings, bad experiences, traumas, etc. The internet offers a readily available refuge where people in the modern digital era may temporarily forget their troubles. But relying on the internet to control feelings can lead to a vicious cycle of dependence, making it more difficult to address and overcome the underlying reasons of pain. The withdrawal. People who try to cut back or stop their addictive habits frequently feel a range of strong feelings, including anxiety, anger, sadness, concern, etc. The discomfort of withdrawal might push people back into their compulsive behaviors if they do not have adequate emotional management techniques, which will only make it harder to break free. The balance. People should face and address their negative emotions. Avoiding the desire to get extremely engaged into the virtual world can be achieved by learning to identify and deal with negative emotions in a healthy way. People with skills in controlling their emotions will be less dependent on internet addictions and will live more balanced and satisfying lives. Emotional resilience promotes long-term mental health and general well-being in addition to aiding in the recovery from PUI. Emotional management tools and best practices to prevent and confront PUI and other behaviors. Awareness mantras. Mantras are important in the way for quitting addictions. A mantra can be defined as a word or phrase that is often repeated and expresses a particular strong belief. People use mantras, by reciting them constantly, in order to get a sense of calm, clarity, and intention. Most of mantras have positive affirmations and can be tailored according to people's specific needs and goals. Mantras are useful in awareness for several reasons. Focus. Mantras offer a focal point of attention that helps to calm the mind and develop awareness of the present moment. Reinforcement. By repeating positive statements, mantras reinforce beliefs, attitudes, and actions that support personal development. They are useful for raising awareness about our strengths and values. Conducting paths. They are applied to guide people towards actions and decisions, which are aligned to their desires and goals. Emotional management. Mantras emerge feelings of serenity, confidence, etc., helping people to control anxiety or other difficult emotions. Self-reflection. They are used for self-reflection and awareness. People are able to examine their ideas, feelings, and experiences with compassion. Below, you will find some mantras that can be used in your difficult times. I am worthy of love and support, no matter what. Recovery is a journey. I am taking one step at a time. I forgive myself for my past mistakes. I am ready to embrace a fresh start. I deserve a life filled with happiness, purpose, and love. Therefore, I am committed to achieving it. Every day offers a fresh chance for development and recovery. My history does not have to dictate my future. Now I have the power to change to a new and positive path. I can conquer any obstacle because I am resilient and stronger than my addiction. Addictions are not controlling me anymore. I have the right to put my health first and reach for a happy life. In my journey, I am not alone. There are people who really care about me and wish for my success. I am able to deal with challenging feelings and circumstances without taking refuge in the internet. Now that you know their usefulness, create some mantras that can be applied in your new path. Figure 13. Mantras poster. Own creation. Image. Camino curvo desde el bosque hasta las montañas. freepik.com. Have your mantras in a place where you can have access to them constantly. For example, in your desk, refrigerator, mobile case, etc. In addition, be aware of using them whenever you are having a difficult moment. Emotional management. Worksheet for relapse prevention. Emotional management is essential for relapse prevention during a digital detox because feelings often drive behaviors, including the use of digital devices. Feel in the following questions. Which is your PUI? Gaming, gambling, purchasing, viewing pornography, social networking, cyberbullying, cyberchondria. Other. Write down the reasons you started with the detox process. What are some feelings that could make you relapse? Anger, jealousy, fear, embarrassment, sadness, hopelessness. Others. Did your compulsive behavior play a role to lead with these emotions? How? How can you cope with the previous selected feelings in a healthy way? What action strategies can you use to avoid this relapse? What are some thoughts that could make you relapse? How has the reduction of your device use affected your emotional well-being so far? What positive changes have you noticed? Who can you reach out for support when you are struggling with negative feelings or the temptation to relapse? Smile with the heart tool. When people are part of activities that bring them happiness and foster real-life connections, can be a powerful antidote to the problematic use of the internet. They also assist people in re-establishing with the real world. Essentially, people may naturally become less dependent on the internet and give priority to things that truly bring them actual happiness. Feel in the following questions. What does happiness mean to you? Apart from your PUI, do you practice small activities that make you happy in your daily routine? Take a look at the acronym below. S. Socialize. Spend time with friends, family, or community. Connection fosters happiness. M. Mindfulness. Practice being present in the moment. Meditation or mindful breathing helps. I. Inspiration. Engage in activities that inspire you, like reading, art, or nature. L. Laugh. Find humor in life. E. Exercise. Physical activity releases endorphins, promoting a sense of well-being. With the H. Help. Offer kindness and support to others, fostering a sense of purpose and connection. Yeah. Explore. Discover new places, ideas, experiences, etc. that bring excitement and joy. A. Appreciate. Take time to appreciate the beauty and positive aspects of your life. R. Relax. Practice relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or simply unwinding. T. Thankfulness. Express gratitude regularly, acknowledging the good things and people in your life. Write some activities that you can do in your daily life, which are related to these words. Figure 14. Smile with the heart tool. Own creation, own source. Image. Corazón sonriente. Developed by freepik.com. Our society has taught us that we need to work hard to reach specific goals that will provide us happiness, such as buying a car, have a good job, etc. However, happiness is a journey we take on a daily basis rather than a far-off destination to be reached. It is found in the tiny, apparently unimportant moments that are part of our lives. Moments of present, growth, generosity, and connection. Instead of striving for an elusive idea of happiness, we should nurture it through our daily behaviors, decisions, and mindsets.